I've learned to live with 12 other people in my cabin. It's not easy.
Camp has taught me all these special things like how to make my bed, how to clean up my area, and that's important because later in life those skills will help me.
I always look forward to the camp show, and after the show everyone came up to me and said how well I did, and I felt so confident in myself.
I was really scared to go in the ropes course, but the instructor just said to me, "You can do it, just try." So I tried and he helped me finish it.
Being a staff member has definitely taught me patience and has taught me to work well with other people and to show some initiative. If there's something you want to do, if there's something you want to plan, you can absolutely do that. And that's definitely going to help me when I go back to college.
When I'm at camp, I become more independent because I'm away from my parents and I have to make my own decisions.
Having special needs kids in Max Village has taught me to be more tolerant and accepting.
At camp, I learned that I can really be a leader and that I can influence others to be the best they can be if I'm the best that I can be.
One of the challenges I faced this summer was working with a team that didn't mesh right away, and it taught me a lot about, sometimes you have to just work together and get through it. We figured it out, so it's going to help me outside of here as well.
It can only happen at camp.
Here at camp, I know I can be myself. I can be silly, I can be goofy, and I know no one will judge me.
The reason I love it here is because it's a 20-day sleepover with all of my friends, and it's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. What's not to love about that?
When I was a camper, one of my favorite things was to go and dance in the rain with my friends, and now as a staff member, getting to watch that is really powerful.
And one time we went outside when it was pitch black, and we looked up at the stars, and we just spun around and got super dizzy and ran around for a while, and it was just tons of fun.
Being a sports specialist is great. I almost think it's not fair that I'm getting paid to do something I love all day long.
The last day of Max Village at camp, we get to go down the zip line at midnight, which is super exciting.
The best part of camp is that I get to try new things that I would have never been able to do, like caving and scuba diving. And the best part is I got to do it with all my friends.
Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred.
It can only happen at camp.
To me, Shabbat is the amphitheater filled with the camp in white with their arms around each other, singing the prayers at the top of their lungs.
Here at camp, they take Judaism and they take camp and they combine it together and they make it really fun.
I love to, on Shabbat, to dance because I get to go crazy with my friends.
Something really special at camp is Hashkivenu. It's the prayer at nighttime where all of us sit in a circle and put our arms around each other. And it's really special because it's something I would never be able to do at home, and it makes me feel closer to the people that I love.
At school you're being taught about Judaism, but at camp you really get to live it.
I feel more Jewish at camp than I do during the rest of the year. Camp is the only time where I really get excited for services.
Being Jewish means that going to services are important, and following Jewish traditions is also important.
And you see 500 people dance together in the dancing of Friday night. That's what makes this place unique. And when all of them get into one family, that's Judaism for me.
You're surrounded by Jews 24/7, and you're always such a great community. You're always praying together and learning Jewish values.
We are blessed to have hands to hold each other. We are blessed to have eyes to see the good in the world. We are blessed to
It can only happen at
hear
camp.
the words of love and
If I had to pick one, it would probably be Lisa because she always had so much energy and she was always caring for our whole cabin and she would always make sure that we're all happy, and I love her so much.
Amir is definitely the best one. He's really funny, but at the same time, he's also very helpful, teaching me how to cooperate with other people in the cabin.
One of my favorite counselors was Karen. She was such a great friend, and the best part was she was a role model, and I want to be just like her.
I really like Michelle. She's taught me how to be kinder to people And I think that's really important when we grow up.
I think one of my favorite counselors would be Charlie, because he's the soccer specialist and I play lots of soccer, and he's taught me a lot and we've become pretty close, I think.
One of my role models at camp was Jared Cahan, one of my counselors, and one thing I really loved about Jared is that he came back. He was my counselor more than once, and it really showed me that he cared about us as a cabin. He was having a good time, and that helped us have a good time.
Jenna and Carly have really shown me how I can be a leader and have challenged me and been patient with me and really helped me be like the best I can be.
As a 6th grader and as a 7th grade girl, I thought that she was the be-all and end-all, and I looked up to her in such a serious way, and like I still do. I still want to be her.
It can only happen at camp. I keep coming back to camp because I have all my friends here, and everybody at camp feels like they're all your family. So when you're not at camp, you're not at home.
I want to come here for the rest of my life because this is the best part of my year. I look forward to it every single day when I'm at home.
You definitely have to come here. There's so many different reasons because this is the best place ever, and you're always welcome at Capital Camps.